Dear students, today we are going to discuss about smart antenna design. So now we are going to discuss about the fourth unit about smart antennas. So in that smart antennas, first we should know what is the definition, and we are going to discuss about how the smart antennas forming the beam forming. So now see here, the first thing, the smart antenna is nothing but is array of antenna element that will be combined with digital signal processing algorithms. So here, that what is the factor that smart means? So that is nothing but intelligence. So that means that processor that calculate how to steer the signal. So it is automatically it calculate how we can estimate the arrival of signal. And here, how our human hearing system, we have two ears and the brain. So like that, in that smart antennas also, they have sensors and processors to locate the direction of the sound. So that is the smart antennas. The next thing is we are going to discuss about why do we need smart antennas. The four main categories we are going to discuss. The first thing is spectrum scarcity. So the limited frequency bands for an increasing number of users. So we have only the limited set of bandwidth, but we are using more numbers of devices. For example, in our home itself, we have more than five mobiles. Yes, the similar way, but we are having only limited frequency band, but the number of users are get increasing. And the second thing is interference. So here, we are using some Wi-Fi antennas. You might know that the omnidirectional antennas used in the Wi-Fi. So these omnidirectional antennas waste energy in all directions. So it causing interference for others because this omnidirectional antennas and all direct the radiation pattern in all directions. So it causes the interference. The third thing is multipath fading. So in that multipath fading, signals bounce off building, and also the smart antennas can manage this reflection to improve quality. So already we have discussed whenever the signal away from the line of sight. So you might know that the direct path between transmitter and receiver is called the line of sight. So whenever the signals will be away from the line of sight, it will be bounced back and it reflected. So due to that, the signal get faded. So like that, multipath propagation also there. So this fading is called as multipath fading. And the next thing is power efficiency. So here we are focusing energy only where needed, say where it's needed. So by that you are saving the battery and also reduce the environmental noise. So for that only we need the smart antennas. The next thing is, what are the key components of this system? The first thing is antenna array. So the multiple elements arranged in a line or grid or any pattern. So already we have discussed the dipole array, patches antenna. So whenever we are analyzing about this smart antennas, we should know what is the pattern of array. So the second thing is signal processor. So it only runs the algorithm. It is the brain of the system. The third thing is weight control. So adjust the amplitude and phase of signal for each element to steer the beam. So this is very important. Third category, weight control. We need to adjust the amplitude value and phase value for the each element to steer the beam. So these are the three components of the system. And the next thing, we are going to discuss about types of smart antennas. So here there are two primary categories: switch to beam antennas and adaptive array antennas. There are two types of that: switch to beam antennas and adaptive array antennas. The first thing, the first category, we are uses finite number of fixed and predefined patterns. So the system deducts the user location and it switches to the best aligned beam because here we have the data with finite number and also predefined and also fixed pattern. So by that we can easily detect the user location and we can switch to the best aligned beam. And the second category is adaptive array antennas. It is the most advanced type. It will be continuously tracks the user and adjusts the beam in real time. So for that only nowadays that all the system we can continuously accessing the data. That means we have technically the term the seamless connection. So that seamless connection we can achieve using of this adaptive array antenna by tracking your information continuously. So it can create the nulls to actively block out the interference. So these types of adaptive array antennas, it will be nullifying the side lobes value. So by that, it block out the interferences also. So these are the types of smart antennas. Thank you.